throwback uniforms tonight. Those are sharp. Here we go. And Rocket Sanders, of course, will start behind him in the pistol formation. Michael Smith, the tight end, goes in motion. And just as you predicted, Coach, Sanders will get the first touch. Not much there as Brian.
Just letting Robbie settle down here. Let the game come to him.
And Ashford on the draw, and he is going to be hit. Second effort, tries to bounce it to the outside. Gets maybe a couple.
Start out with Rocket and then let Robbie run one.
27% on third down. That's last in the SEC. Ashford feeling some pressure, rolls out, throws it through sideline. It's caught by Sanders, makes a man miss, diving for the marker, but he's going to be short.
A lot of football.
Kai Kroger had a great game at Kentucky a couple of weeks ago as the SEC Special Teams Player of the Week. Boots this deep to the 20. That's going to be a 50-yard punt for Kroger.
Memory.
Always got to be worried about Beamer ball when you come into Williams-Brice Stadium. Juju McDowell back to return the punt. Bounces near the sideline and rolls inside the 20 off the foot of Avery Book. And a great kick.
He's a leader on this football team, and that was a tough injury for him.
So Ashford is making his first start in a Carolina uniform, and he is a powerful runner. Gets to the outside and out near midfield. Robbie Ashford.
But that was a heck of a job for him.
And now he's going to go with the end around. This is the big man, Nick Harbor, all 6'5", 235. Especially with Jared Brown, one of their top wide receivers out. We might see more of Harbor as Juju McDowell.
Toughest guy in their football team. So I'm sure if there's any chance for him to get back in there, he's the guy that's going to do it.
Oscar Attaway, sixth-year senior transfer from North Texas, checks in the game in the backfield. Play action pass, stepping up. Ashford throws to the 20-yard line. It is juggled, and it's going to.
Got to make that play.
Campbell led the Wolfpack in receiving last year at Nevada. Now that one's batted out of the air.
And this offense has got to find its way here right now with their top stars down.
On third down. Ashford in trouble again. Hit. Stays on his feet, and he's got the first down. Now he's going to throw it to the outside. Nice catch. Mazio Bennett is on the march. Oscar Attaway in the backfield. Again, Rocket Sanders limped off the field moments ago. And it will be Attaway, and he's got the first down.
For other guys to step up, I think they're doing a great job here right now, spreading that ball around.
Juju McDowell hopping around in motion. And he'll get it. That's a fake. It's Ashford again. Second down and 1. Ashford wants to throw, and that pass is high.
Good target.
This will be the 11th play of the drive. Third down and 1. They go back to the ground game, and Attaway and Brian McCoy. That defense for Akron for their second straight year. Here's Oscar Attaway in the backfield again on fourth down and 1. Ashford wants to throw. Zips it out, and that is going to be caught. Makes his first catch tonight. Guy that enrolled in January. And walking in is Attaway. (7-0) South Carolina. And this unit really bailed out the offense in that win over Old Dominion. Week 1, 4 takeaways in that ballgame. Juju McDowell is going to try to return it, stacked up immediately at the 25-yard line. 34-yard punt for Avery. I don't think there's any doubt that South Carolina would have found themselves in the top 25 had they won that game against LSU last week. South Carolina ran for 243 yards last week on 41 carries. as Ashford keeps it himself. Let's see what South Carolina did in the first half compared to the second half. The second half is when Ashford took over. Oscar Attaway. The team wasn't really good that year. It went 5-7, but he had some nice games. Joshua Simon making the catch on Akron. Rutgers 49, but Akron's offensive mistakes really accounted for a lot of that. This defense overall hasn't played that bad. Another keeper here for Ashford. Gets to the perimeter again, and
it hasn't been clean in the perimeter, but he's outrunning the perimeter.
Sent two receivers to either side. There goes Simon in motion. Attaway.
Run. He did a nice job of getting through that offensive line of South Carolina's.
Just over a minute to go here in the opening quarter. 7-0 South Carolina. Play action. Ashford looking left, coming over the middle, has a man wide open in the end zone. Touchdown. Going for two. Kai Kroger, such a talented punter. Blocks this season. Had one last week, blocked a punt against LSU. He didn't bring anybody that time. As Juju McDowell calls for the fair catch inside the 25-yard line. It's a 46-yard.
He'll lead his team.
Lenore Sellers, he's in a boot over on that South Carolina sideline. All he can do is watch tonight. But great friends, very supportive of one another. As Juwan, Ashford's offensive coordinator while he was at Oregon. He never saw game action while in Eugene.
The ball, they're going to put Robbie on the move here and move the pocket a little bit. I think you could see that.
Michael Smith, the tight end, shifts to the left side. Ashford will look to throw. Pocket collapses, and he runs out of time.
They like to block punts, and that's a real uncomfortable feeling. Here they come.
He sent the house, and now Juju McDowell is out there. After the penalty, he did head coach. You just can't give that up completely. Fake the handoff to Attaway, and now Ashford in trouble. Got it downfield. Great adjustment. What a catch by Gage Larvadan.
The defender for the ball.
Robbie Ashford. Now 100 yards passing tonight. As Attaway probes to the outside, but then just moments ago, Larvadan does that. Go back to Attaway.
We saw this last time. They had a drop back pass. Let's see if they change their thought process.
They will run it. They go back to McDowell back in at running back, and he'll get a touch. Two receivers lined up to the right, one wide to the left, and they're going to flip it out to the tight end. That's Brady Hunt. Nice catch. And nice run after from the 21. Dow sneaking through the middle. And he's brought down by Justin Anderson on the inside here in Columbia. The air is thick. First down at 17 after the penalty. And he goes to Nick Harbor.
Can you imagine 6'5", 235 pounds, running a 10-1?
Yeah.
He's from Washington, D.C. I mean, that's a big man.
Just lightning fast. It's world-class speed. McDowell, nifty move.
And make that block.
3rd and 1 to the flat. Bennett, the catch. Oh, great open field tackle. South Carolina 2 for 3 on the season on 4th down. We'll see if they decide to use a timeout. They will not. Wide open is McDowell, and he'll lope into the end zone untouched. Juju McDowell steps out of a tackle at the 10, 15, 20. Still on his feet. Good return. Athletic return out to the 27. Even though they'd like to give him more reps because he's a redshirt freshman and still learning the trade, his health is more important to this franchise. Going deep. And nearly intercepted. And it's going to be a penalty. Has all of its timeouts remaining. Great field position from the 42-yard line. Ashford to the outside, and that pass is high. Second down and 10. Oscar Attaway in the backfield. A quick throw, juggled, and Harbor somehow able to hold on. Strip that away. Third down and 2. Attaway makes a man miss, powers his way to a first down. Ashford hopping, throwing deep, and it's going to be overthrown and out of bounds. They need about 12, 15 yards here to feel real good about Herrera's chances. Ashford going the wrong direction, rolling out. Now he's going to tuck it, and he is going to take a loss on good about his field goal kicking after missing that 49-yarder. His time expired last week. I'd love to give him a shot to put some points on the board ahead of the half. Ashford flushed out to the left. He's going to sprint toward the marker on the sideline, and he's going to roll out his 4th and 1. It's fumbled. Ball is loose. Who's got it? Akron says they do. And they
More consistency.
Kilgore goes back to return this kick inside the 15-yard line. It's been a busy night for Avery Book. From the 5, stays on his feet. Jalen Kilgore, the sophomore. Good return. Oscar Attaway. Now to see another star go down with an injury. In the backfield, Juju McDowell tries to make a man miss. Penalty flags come flying in.
Right now, and just overcome and be unfazed by all these hits you're taking.
Robbie Ashford on 2nd and 17. Steps up in the pocket. This is where he really excels. Gets
Distance here.
And now Ashford trying to stay out of trouble, and he can't. And tense. Joe Moorhead said as much. To get a nice check at the end of the game, but it really does take a toll on you. Now, with that said, they're going to be more than prepared for the MAC schedule that lies ahead. There will be nothing. They're in this game with South Carolina, trailing by a couple of scores. Robbie Ashford taking a deep shot. Gage Larvadan inside the 40.
Right under that ball. Really beautiful route he ran.
Robbie Ashford now closing in on 200 yards passing after that 44-yard strike. And now he's going to run again. And it's a good one. It's a first down, a gain of 12.
For him, and you feel good about your backup quarterback right now.
The SEC is a very physical league, and you need depth at that position. Lenore Sellers has been knocked out of a couple of games already this year. Sellers, I mean, he could be one of the best in the country.
I think he's just a great athlete. He throws it well, he runs it well, and they say he's such a great leader for the football team and a great work ethic.
It's Joshua Simon, the tight end, in motion. Here's some pressure. Ashford falling down, backpedaling, trying to.
And now you're taking a big loss.
3rd and 13. Ashford. Good touch on that ball, wide open. Mazio Bennett gets it inside the 5.
For Robbie Ashford there.
Ashford is going to keep it. And spinning toward the goal line will be stopped. See what they do behind this offensive line, which has the same starting 5 for the 4th straight game. And they will run it. And it is a touchdown for Oscar Attaway. And Herrera nails the PAT. 7 wasn't the reason we lost last week.
Yeah, I mean, which is the right mindset to have. You know, you can be upset about them, but at the end of the day, they generally don't dictate outcomes.
The re-kick, it's shanked by Book. That's going to go out of bounds. Big break. 5 and 7 last year. Got out to the good start. A chance to be 3-0 after last week, but they can still have their first 3-1 start since 2017 with a win tonight.
His son following in his dad's footsteps and taking on some of the mannerisms, and that's the way. That's awesome.
Ashford holding on to it.
His demeanor.
Ashford looking right now, left, rolling left. Penalty flag down, deep pass, man wide open at the 22. And that's Harbor with the catch, but college football prime time presented by Dr. Pepper. South Carolina's been in control of this game, but they've been beaten up a little bit physically. Rocket Sanders is on the sideline in a boot. South Carolina forcing an 8th Akron punt. This is a better kick for Book, who shanked one his last time. And Gage Larvidan ran into Nick Harbor. And Larvidan will get it to the Ottawa players up, especially Robbie Ashford. He has been very involved tonight, even though he's not playing. And Ashford on the slant, gets it to Campbell, and Campbell, catch for Campbell. And on the first play of the 4th quarter, a screen pass out to Omazio Bennett in the first quarter at running back. And that's yet to be determined how serious that injury is for Sanders. We know that
now is just, he wants to be out there. He wants to be leading his team. Let's just hope that it's not serious. They have a bye week and they'll get him back ready to go for conference play.
And that shoulder injury last year that he's fully recovered from. He's in probably the best shape of his life right now. Kept by Ashford. He's got the first down and more. He is gone. Touchdown.
And pull the ball.
His previous career high was a 121-yard rushing game when he was at Auburn against
Alabama here at South Carolina. They can get to the quarterback. They can disrupt the run game. They play hard. They pursue the ball. It's an SEC upper-level defense.
Especially that front seven, which returns so many players. Isaac could have left, decided to come back for a special year. Deep to the end zone, and that is incomplete.
I think.
Davis Bevel, the Greenville, South Carolina native, in at quarterback. His pass is complete. Up to the west. Rocket Sanders injured in the first quarter, the star running back for the Gamecocks. As Davis Bevel here moments ago, not exactly sure what that's all about. It's going to be a first down. Looks like Ashford is out of the tent. A smile on his face, so that's a good sign. Incomplete from Bevel. Sooners. This is just his 17th career game tonight, despite being a 6th-year senior. 2nd and 10, they run it. Left side, it's Fuller again, depending on the severity of the injury to Sanders.
In this conference, the SEC, you need as many people with experience as you can get. It's a long year.
Pressure coming right down the pipe on Bevel. He got rid of it to Mangrum.
But they're probably just saying, hey, let's just grind it out here.
And they're going to pick it up. And early on in the year, he really has been. Hit behind the liners
to get the reps.
Luke Doty up in the slot. And the quarterback, now primarily a receiver. We'll get it to Eric Rice, who just missed.
Down. It was nice. Nice job.
Back to Jawan Case. It's not working out that way, especially once Sellers gets back healthy. Goes off his back foot, and that's going to be a touchdown. Nice catch. December of 2021. (43-7). Brother Jaden ready to join the Gamecocks. And fair catch, contact. I think that was friendly fire, but there is a flag down. Touchdowns. So Bevel, still a quarterback, will hand off. Handoff. And Fuller again.
Receivers emerge a little bit tonight. That's a positive. And, you know, there's still a few too many turnovers and sacks given up. We're going to get those. They've got to get secured here as they go down into this.
Running room here for Juwan Howell. Juwan Howell will have a touchdown. And Herrera's extra point is true. So now
you play again. That, you know, you get those. If it is an ankle, you get those ankles healthy, and you know you got a little bit of time on your side here. You know, Lenoris should feel good after having an opportunity to rest it tonight.
Rocket Sanders up the slack, no doubt. Howell, Attaway, Fuller, and McDowell, but it's not an easy feeling for these fans seeing Sanders injured.
No, but I think in the locker room after, I mean, everybody wants to see the field and feel good going in that locker room. It's probably one of the few times where the offense isn't real concerned about the 10-second runoff.
Gene Beamer certainly hopes that this season could be a special one.